Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra and today I'm doing the what I eat in a day style video. I love watching these videos. They give me so much inspiration for my own meal prep and I'm really excited to be partnering with Sunkist Citrus on this vlog today. I love citrus. Who doesn't? It's filled with vitamin C. It's so nutritious. It brings life to so many dishes. And I'm gonna be showing you 3 of my favorite recipes that I have been making. If you guys are OG followers, you know I don't really cook, but honestly the last couple months I've really been trying to experiment with recipes that are not only easy but that I really enjoy, and they're all dairy free. I have been having some stomach issues. I cannot eat dairy, so yeah, all of these are dairy free, really healthy, really nutritious, and I hope they bring you some cooking inspiration. Just like all of my home DIYs, I wanted my food DIYs to be equally as easy. So if I can make these, you guys can make them too. So it is the morning time, and before we get into the actual like cooking, before we get into breakfast, I'm going to tidy up this kitchen. It needs a bit of a clean. Kitchen is all clean and it is time to start making breakfast. So to start my day, I usually have a tea or a coffee. Now I love using oat milk, and I'm gonna just say that I have tried every single non-dairy milk on the planet, every brand, and I have to say I feel like oat milk is the best for lattes and for tea. I'm an avid tea drinker, and honestly I was missing milk in my tea like really badly. Oat milk is like very close to regular milk I find in tea. So after I make a tea, then sometimes I will have a juice, and I want to show you guys a really awesome hack if you don't have a juicer. I'm blending 1 freshly squeezed Sunkist Navel orange, half of a Sunkist lemon, a handful of spinach, half an apple, and half of a cucumber. You want to blend it and then take a strainer and pour the juice through the strainer into your cup. This is such an awesome hack because you can have a fruit and vegetable juice at home without a juicer. Super simple. Guys, I'm obsessed. It's like citrusy. You don't really taste the vegetables. The lemon makes it like a little bit like zingy. Oh, so good. Cheers. So good, I'm almost done. I am going to start making some banana bread. I have the easiest, quickest banana bread recipe that's also dairy free. So I am gonna make that now. And I'm gonna be using the leftover rinds of the orange peel that I used to make this juice. I'm gonna add that into the banana bread to give it a little citrus kick, a little zest. I mean, literally we're adding zest of an orange to it, but yeah, it's just gonna make it taste that much sweeter, a little bit more special. If you're like me and I've made like 15 loaves of banana bread in the last 2 months, you want something to change it up. All of the recipes, by the way, are written out down below, so you guys can come back to this video whenever you wanna make them or copy and paste them, whatever. I hope you enjoy watching me make this banana bread. It is so good. I love having it for breakfast with some fruit, or like just snacking on it throughout the day. It's like a sweet treat. Okay, let's get baking. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is set your oven to 325. And then you want to grab yourself a mixing bowl and start mixing all of the ingredients into this one bowl. You wanna set the timer for an hour, and then you wait. So guys, while we're waiting for the banana bread to cook, I thought I would give you a quick tour of my kitchen cabinets. I recently reorganized them. I'm gonna link the video up here, but here's a sneak peek. I love these jars so much. These are an absolute lifesaver. They save so much space. I made these cupboards over, or like reorganized them using all dollar store finds, which is pretty cool. So click that video if you wanna watch it. Okay guys, the banana bread has cooled. I'm gonna cut into it and have a piece. It smells, I know I said this already, but it smells so good. Guys, look at that steam. Oh yeah. That citrus peel, so good. I'm gonna catch up on a little YouTube, take a break, and have this banana bread. Now it's time for lunch. Now for lunch, I'm having this amazing spiced chickpea turmeric stew. It's the easiest thing to make. It'll make you feel like you are the best chef ever in the land. It tastes so good. My friend Katie actually made it for me and I've just been making it ever since. Now, normally I wouldn't make this for lunch. I would have it as leftovers. It's normally something I'd have for dinner, but today I'm gonna make it for you to show you. Now, I wouldn't do like all of these recipes in one day, guys, but I wanted to show you like what a typical day looks like. And this doesn't take too much time, but it's not really a lunch thing. So I would suggest prepping it for dinner, and it makes so much stew, so you can have it for lunches all week. It's a great like meal prep item on a weekend. But before we get into making the stew, I want to talk about this week's sponsor, Sunkist Citrus. I'm so happy that I've had the opportunity to partner with Sunkist Citrus and experiment with cooking with citrus in my everyday life. So obviously citrus is filled with vitamin C, but it also has lots of fiber and potassium in it. And it's been amazing incorporating it into all my meals. I don't feel like I've really thought about using citrus in every single meal before. I've kind of thought of it as like a snack, a healthy snack, which it is, but it's been amazing to experiment more with cooking and incorporating so much citrus into every meal of the day. One thing Sunkist Citrus is really passionate about is encouraging people to use, you know, the whole piece of fruit. The food waste I'm creating has been something that's been top of mind for me, and I really want to be conscious about the things that I am wasting. I really try hard when I go to the grocery store to, you know, check my fridge before I go to see what I have, but using like the whole piece of fruit is something I haven't thought about before. So I hope that you guys are inspired watching this video and watching all of the meals that I've made to also kind of like alter your thinking. How can you use an entire orange? How can you use, you know, an entire lemon? And it seems like a difficult challenge, but it's actually really not. I also am making a DIY face mask at the end of this video using citrus, and there's just so many ways that you can use it. So if you want more recipes and ideas, click the link in the description box. There's a whole Sunkist page dedicated to all the ways in which you can use citrus around your home. Okay. Let's make that stew. First, you want to start with some olive oil. You want to put it in your pot, make it nice and hot, and then you want to add in some onions, garlic, and ginger. Okay, so when your onions are translucent, you want to add 1.5 teaspoons of turmeric powder. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I actually like to add in a lot more just to give it a good kick. Just give that a stir. And then you want to add in your chickpeas. So now we're adding the coconut milk. And also 2 cups of vegetable stock. This is also when I like to add some lemon juice. And then I'm gonna save this half of my lemon for my DIY face mask later on. Okay, and now we let it simmer. Stew is still simmering, and there's about 10 minutes left on the timer. So that's when I'm going to add those leafy greens. Okay guys, so it's been about an hour. Looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna dig in. It's a little later on in the day. I'm actually really hungry for dinner. It's like 6 p.m. And for dinner, I'm gonna make something that I make all the time. It's like one of the easiest recipes ever, and it really looks like you know what you're doing in the kitchen when you make it. So if any of my friends are watching this, they're gonna laugh because this is what I make people whenever they come over. Just because it's like so good, it's so healthy, and it's so filling. So I'm making salmon. Sounds pretty standard, but the thing I'm doing differently is I am putting like a mustard dressing on top that I make from scratch. So I have a small baking pan. This is from Target, if anyone's wondering. So I have some veggies that I just cut up. I put them in there. I have my lemon. I just totally eyeball this, guys. Like, there's not really a recipe that I follow. I'm gonna take some of your mustard, say about a spoonful. Then you want to slice your lemon in half and squeeze some lemon in the mixture. Say about half of a lemon. Together. So you get kind of like a paste. And then you just want to pour this all over the top of your salmon, like that. And then you're gonna top it with some lemon. I'm just gonna pour some olive oil over the veggies, just a little, and then sprinkle on some salt. So I have the oven at 425, it's preheating. I'm just gonna pop it in the oven. What I love about this recipe is that it truly is like a one pan recipe. That's it. Oh yeah. So good. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze some more lemon on top. And that's it, guys. The easiest, most healthy dinner ever. Okay, dinner was so good. I'm feeling really full and ready to like wind down for the evening. So I thought I would show you guys one of the easiest DIY face masks ever. You don't have to leave your house to make this. I guarantee you have honey in your pantry and half of a lemon sitting in your fridge somewhere. Am I right? Comment down below. How many of you have half of a lemon sitting in your fridge? My esthetician, Cassandra, over at Province Apothecary, she always uses honey on my face because it's very calming, especially if you have any inflammation. And then adding lemon is, of course, a great antioxidant for your skin. So all you need for this DIY is half a lemon and 1 tablespoon of honey. So I'm just mixing this together. You can see it becomes kind of a paste, applying it to my face, and I'm gonna leave it on for 15 to 30 minutes. Now, you might think that honey is difficult to take off your skin. I haven't found it's difficult. You just use warm water. You can use a washcloth or just your face with a cleanser, and it feels very calming, very soothing, and yeah, like what an easy at-home face mask. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that I inspired some of you to maybe get in the kitchen, start cooking. Like I've said many times, I am not a huge foodie. I don't cook a ton, but these recipes are my go-tos. And honestly, they like trick people into thinking that you know how to cook. That's what it is. And they taste delicious. Thank you to Sunkist as well for sponsoring this video. I loved using all of your amazingly delicious citrus in my recipes. And I will see you guys back here on Saturday for another video.